Yep.
which is now recording. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yep, yep, it's recording. Alright. I just gotta make sure.
Stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah, it
Technical
is.
difficulties, everybody.
Okay, okay. Would you rather get $100 today or get $1 a day for 200 days?
What?
Yeah,
That sounds stupid.
yeah, it
I,
is.
I'd rather get $100 today.
Yeah, same here.
Like, the only
Wow.
use I could get out of $1 a day for 200 days is like if I did a daily purchase of water,
Yeah, we'd be
like
wrong.
like the flavored water.
Yeah, just letting you know, we'd be wrong because apparently only 38% agrees with us.
I guess they'd rather get $200 and save it up or whatever
Yeah,
than the instant gratification.
yeah. All
But
right.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be a manly woman or be a womanly man?
No, 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 no. Not womanly. It's womenly.
What?
These people. Be, be, be good with your grammar. Come on. Use the correct versions of words. Um, I'm technically already a womanly man, so does that matter? I'm already what it is, so I'd rather be a womanly man.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Whoa.
Wow. You see that, right?
637,000 people disagree.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Such a shame. English.
Yeah. Well, what is that?
Exactly. Would you rather drink Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper?
Oh my gosh.
So it's either it's more like, do I want to kill myself faster or do I want to kill myself slower?
Dr. Pepper, man.
Kill herself slower.
Oh dang. You know what? I really like Mountain Dew, but only if it's flavored. I can't do normal Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper by itself is the only one that I can do by itself.
Yeah, I can't have either of them.
I'm so sorry.
Exactly. Like, it's sad. I can't have either of them. It's so sad.
If you were a 5-year-old girl, would you rather be a mermaid or be a princess?
Uh, well, if I were a 5-year-old girl, I could be both because it wasn't, like wasn't.
Yeah, Ariel was both a princess and a mermaid, but she gave up her mermaidness to be a princess. Again.
But she was still a princess. So.
But she was still a princess.
So,
She deserted her princess mermaidness to be a princess human person. I can English, don't you worry.
I think I would be a princess because, I'd still be a mermaid princess.
I think I'd rather have legs, so I guess I'd also rather be a princess.
I mean, technically,
Salt water does terrible things to your hair.
Okay, 51% actually agree with us.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you read this next one because I got ahead of myself.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather work at a minimum wage job for the rest of your life or live in the wilderness for the rest of your life? I mean, technically,
we're already doing.
Yeah, technically, we're already working a minimum wage job.
I don't know. There's something appealing about living in the wilderness. The only thing I don't like is that the government. Last night I learned that you have to have a hunting license or a fishing license in order to scavenge mushrooms.
Well, technically, if you want to get down to it, you really don't. But they want you to have them.
Yeah, it's like people who want to live off the grid still can't legally do so.
But they can legally because they know the basic human rights and the founding fathers of the constitutional rights. You do have the right to scavenge for food, with or without a license, so you could still do it.
It's like if I live in if I live in an area where I know that my only source of food is by hunting it. Like I'm not gonna go. I refuse to go to a grocery store. I refuse to you know pay electric bill. I want to make my own energy. I want to live off the grid. I would want to be able to hunt in a nearby area. So the only real way to not need to have a hunting license, and stay within the confines of the law would be to just own the property that I'm hunting from.
Yeah. Or you could just be like one of those mountain men people. Like they just live in the forest, not in the woods area.
But if we were to consider FDR's words, it was FDR, right? Where he's like, minimum wage should be a livable wage.
Exactly.
So if we were to do it the FDR route, I would not mind working a minimum wage job for the rest of my life.
Exactly. Because
it would be... Because if it's supposed to be a livable wage, then I don't need all that extra money.
Exactly. Because
Like,
you're already getting paid enough for your rent. You're getting paid for your food.
And if I budget really well, I can afford something really nice every now and then.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Okay, so minimum wage?
Minimum wage.
Okay.
For a maximum loser. Oh, 54% of people want to rough it.
And to be honest, there's no problem with that.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Would you rather live in a world where everything is written in Comic Sans? Or live in a world where only music that exists was Call Me Baby? Oh my god. I gotta go with the Comic Sans. I'm sorry. But
We were actually just talking about that, weren't we?
yeah, we were.
Like, Comic Sans is friendly to people who have dyslexia because it's easier to read.
Yeah.
I don't really see why people hate on Comic Sans because it's not that bad of a font.
But apparently everyone hates Call Me Maybe.
It even tells really great jokes.
Everyone hates Call Me Maybe.
Oh, that's sad. It's it's not really a bad song, but it is a weird song.
Yeah, like...
I don't know you, but here's my number.
So call me
Hey,
maybe.
strange girl that I've never met before, I will call you. Maybe you won't be a psycho. Maybe you won't murder me in my sleep.
Okay. I have a story for you because this actually happened like several months ago.
What?
Yeah, apparently in the Seattle area, there was a guy that went on Craigslist and, did the whole online dating thing.
Okay.
So, the woman's big, and he thought it was role play, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It turns out that the female was actually a serial killer.
Fantastic.
And that's what the Craigslist offer was about. It was about her murdering someone while they have sex.
Wait, someone actually puts up an ad.
Yeah.
Will kill you while having sex.
Yeah.
I want to murder someone while having intercourse with them.
Yeah.
Will you volunteer willingly to die?
Yeah, the guy thought that it was a role play scenario thing, and
Yeah, I'll agree for you too. Quote unquote, kill me.
he was
Yes.
he was trying to sue her, but he couldn't do it for the fact that he was legally speaking that he accepted the terms.
Oh, but he didn't actually die.
No, he didn't die, but the thing was is that he was legally accepting the offer to die.
But that's still attempted murder. That's still wrong, man.
I know, but that was the whole funny thing about it.
That's so screwed up. Wouldn't the court just be like, who in their right mind wants to murder? Get this lady some help.
Yeah, like I don't get it, but it was a whole thing.
Oh my gosh!
Shoot, that was the first thing though. That was the thing because he was supposed to be her first kill.
Oh my god, that's so screwed up.
Exactly.
I want to sue her for attempted murder. I thought this was roleplay. I'm sorry, sir, but the court favors in favor of the defendant because it was not roleplay. She was supposed to actually kill you. Let's forget about the fact that she was actually going to kill you. You agreed to be killed.
Exactly.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Okay. Would you rather write a book or paint a picture?
Okay. I've already got this in my mind, but what would you pick?
I would pick paint a picture. You want to know why?
Okay, why?
Comic books. I mean, hello. Mangas, they're all by pictures. They're it's not really a book, but it's a series of pictures that tell you a story.
Actually, there is a manga that's I guess it's entirely. It would be incorrect to say that it is entirely just pictures and no dialogue, but there is mostly just picture content, and you have to gather all the clues from what's happening because there's very little dialogue. I forget what it's called, but that's a very interesting concept. I would actually write a book, but mostly because I know that there's some things that just are better written, and I'm in the habit of writing a lot, and that's something that I can do with. Well, I guess they both require skill, but I guess I'm better. I'm well versed at writing, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from because with the books, you could have so much detail by explaining everything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like mangas and comic books, you really should only show what the hero is doing.
Right.
So then you're not really explaining stuff in further detail. You're just explaining what's happening right then and there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make a compromise. I write the script for your comic, and then you draw it.
Yeah.
and then I'll like type in all the dialogue and stuff.
All right.
Is there a middle ground for this?
I know, right? Because they're both good. So
they're both very good. We could collab. You can do one, I'll do the other.
Okay.
But you have to actually paint it.
Yeah.
It would be a world's first. It would be the first manga ever actually just painted. Not drawn, painted.
Yeah, true. 50-50.
Oh my gosh. But wait, slightly higher on the writing a book end.
Yeah.
But that is a very close 50-50.
Yeah. That was a really good question, though.
That was a very good question.
Yeah.
You would not get money from either. Oh my god.
Okay. You read this one.
Okay. Would you rather sleep on an amazingly comfortable bed that someone died in, or sleep on a bed? That's an obvious one. Sleep on the bed that somebody died in.
Really? Because I would think I would sleep on the bed of nails.
I mean, somebody died in the bed. That doesn't mean they bled all over it.
Yeah, I know. I was actually just kidding. I would actually choose the comfy one.
The nails apparently would be pointy end up, just blunt enough to not leave marks.
I mean, they could be blunted nails. I mean.
Yeah, but that's what the description says. The description says the nails would be pointy, but blunt enough to not leave marks.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So,
but,
I would rather sleep on a comfortable bed.
Yeah, I would rather sleep on a comfortable bed. Even knowing that someone died on it, that's not a big deal. Yeah, people die and stuff all the time. I wear suits that people can no longer wear because they are dead. I don't think they died in the suit, but it does belong to a dead person, and that bothers some people when I mention it. And I'm like, it doesn't bother me. They're not wearing it anymore. Why does it matter?
Yeah. All right.
I guess there's just something about death bothers people.
Okay, would you rather be on Guts?
Like a flash.
Or
Legend of the Hidden Temple. That's an easy one.
Yeah. I don't know what this is,
the
but I
heck is
do know
gut?
what this one is.
Dude, Legends of the Hidden Temple was what it was all about.
Yeah.
What was that? Nickelodeon Gas or whatever it was they called it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That was the best show on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Would you rather have 50% of your body burned or 100% of your body tattooed?
Oh! Oh!
I would have to go with the
Now
body
think about it.
tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hang on. I don't want 50% of my body burned either. But it could be that I could specifically I could have my body burned 50% in places where like it's not gonna matter.
Like your body would like you know, like your chest and back.
Yeah, like
And
my
then
chest
legs?
and back and like part of my arms and part of my legs.
Yeah, and then
But
that'd
still,
be
like,
like your
have
50%
functionality.
right there. Like
I would basically just be like Deadpool except not as bad.
yeah. Oh, only in places where it doesn't where no one would be able to see.
And if now think about it. If 50% of my body is going to be burned, it has to be controlled, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's not going to be a controlled burn, then how do they know it's only going to be 50%? So if it's controlled, it'll hurt, but it won't hurt nearly as much as having 100% of my body, eyelids, and other nether regions as well being tattooed. And like it says 100% of your body.
I would like to have my you know, like the Jack Sparrow you know, like what they did in the Pirates of the Caribbean, how he had those drawings on his eyes.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I chose it, because that would be freaking amazing, just having like your eyes tattooed like that,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
like have a rocket ship on like, you know, like a private area or something, you know, like.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's just my reasoning of being 50% burned.
yeah, but I agree with you, and I
Yeah.
agree with the 100% of my body tattooed. I mean,
Okay.
but yeah, I would rather choose, you know, my body being tattooed than being burned and scarred. So.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
But, you know, like if it was like a situational thing, you know, I'd rather have the being burned by, you know, by something else. But in this situation, I'd rather be 100%, you know, tattooed.
100% tattooed. That, of course, like, how do you do 100% of your body being tattooed? Because at some point, I guess they'd have to add collar, because that's the only way that you could have all of your body tattooed and have designs and stuff to make it like a legit tattoo.
Yeah.
And not just be black ink everywhere.
No, there is actually a woman that actually uses her skin, and she has leopard. They called her the leopard lady for the fact that all of her body parts has actual leopard. It looks like a leopard skin. She actually had a tattoo to where it looks like she has leopard skin.
Right.
But it
But
goes
you
with
can't-
her skin.
But you can't have any of your actual natural skin showing.
Yeah. But, you know.
So they would have to color it in order to make actual designs that look like they're designs and not just your face is all black.
Yeah, but you know what? You know, Hawaiian tattoos, there you go. You know.
Okay.
Tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Would you rather be a Jedi or a Sith?
Jedi.
I'd rather be a Sith.
Only Siths deal in absolutes, says the Jedi, saying something of an absolute.
No, but the reason why I say I'd rather be a Sith is because you have no... I mean, Sith may be, like, inherent... They're not really evil, but they do evil things to get what they want. But, like, let me say, like, they don't kill on, you know, like, on accident. They kill because every person that they kill has its own purpose. Whether that purpose is for something greater.
Well, Jedi are often forced to be peacekeepers and not often forced. Jedis are peacekeepers, and they are often forced to kill people if the situation escalates to where it's not possible to spare their life.
Yeah. But being a Sith,
I would rather preserve the peace. Thank you very much. Not cause chaos.
Yeah, but being a Sith, it's more about, you actually have the freedom to do what you want. But the only thing is that, everything has its own purpose. That's what they believe. So if, killing a person has it's own purpose, they will kill that person to make sure that, something, let's say, killing Hitler, if a Sith were to kill Hitler to stop the Holocaust, a Sith would do it.
Whereas a Jedi would send somebody to talk to Hitler first, and then if Hitler decided that he was going to do it anyway,
then it would escalate even more and more to the point where they would have to kill him anyways.
Well, see, if they're like, hey, dude, don't start a war or we'll be at your front door. Like we would not be afraid to show our guns. Like, we would at least intimidate him. And if, he grabs the gun first, we disarm him.
Yeah, and that's what I meant by it will escalate to the point to where, you will have to resort to it.
Yeah. I think.
But for me, I could just be like, you're about to start a Holocaust, goodbye.
No remorse. I prefer the idea of giving people a chance to change or represent themselves. So I guess that's why I'm more on the Jedi side than the Sith side, because the Sith side is like...
And another reason why I love the Sith is that you can actually have love. You can actually feel the emotional thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing about Jedi that's the downside. They think that every, not just any emotion, but every emotion...
should be hindered.
Yeah. And I don't believe in that. I believe that your emotions are your most powerful weapon. I do believe that you shouldn't allow them to control you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I also think as well. You should control your emotions, and using those emotions will actually give you power. Because that's what Mace Windu's was about, is that he would actually use his emotions to power himself, but because of that, he was being on that 1 foot, to the dark side, because he uses his emotions during his fights.
I would be the Riku of Jedi. Basically.
You'd be a great Jedi, that's pretty much what you'd be saying.
Yeah, I would be the best Jedi. I would be the Jedi Master. Yeah, and then Sora would have to be a Jedi Master later.
But I would like to be a Sith. Because, I'm not held down by emotions. I mean, I can control my emotions if I want to. And, everything has its own purpose. That's basically what the Sith believe in. So basically, if it were to... I mean, yes, they do bad stuff. Because most of them are being taught to do bad stuff. But their Sith can actually do good in its own self.
We'll see about that. All right, next question.
I'm sorry. We're all being geeks up in here.
Always have bad hair or always have bad teeth?
I already have bad teeth, so it don't
I already have bad hair.
Yeah, so...
Having bad teeth leads to very bad problems.
Yeah. But because of me and my health condition, I'm always having bad teeth anyways.
Oh, okay. So
because the medication that I take gives me bad breath, and that causes, having me bad teeth.
Okay, so that's not necessarily your fault, though.
It's not my fault, but...
plaque or other germs cause you infection that goes up to your brain.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Then that's fine. That's totally acceptable.
Would you rather get electrocuted for 10 seconds or get slapped 20 times?
No long-term effects for either, it says.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so here's story time. Once upon a time, I pulled a plug out of an outlet.
Let me guess, you got shocked.
Well, as I was doing it, I touched the metal prong that was still connected to the outlet. But
Ooh.
I was trying to like caress the plug so that I could pull it out because I didn't want to pull it by the wire.
Yeah, you
And
weren't trying to yank it out.
yeah, and the part where the plug gets broader and not the wire basically
Yeah.
was kind of small and my fingers are kind of long, so I was trying to curve around it so I could just pull it out using the front plate, but I accidentally made contact with the metal as I was doing it. And the interesting feeling that I got was not like, oh my gosh, I'm being zapped. It was
Yeah.
actually this really weird feeling of like a fluid running up my arm, and I let go as soon as I realized what was happening. I'm like, I'm being shocked right now.
Yeah.
So I let go, and the only thing that happened was I couldn't control my arm for a while, and my fingertips burned.
Yeah.
So I don't know what being quote unquote shocked really feels like, but I know what it feels like to have electricity run up my arm. And
Yeah, that's basically getting electrocuted.
well, it doesn't hurt. That's the weird thing. It doesn't hurt. I think it only hurts if it hits your heart.
Yeah. True. But
Or
basically
if it
what
hits
what
major
it did,
muscles.
basically what it did is that it was shocking your nerves.
So I know that being electrocuted means like maybe if your muscles are tense, like that's what hurts, and maybe that's why I wasn't in pain because I wasn't tensing my muscles.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't know, but I think getting slapped would be more reasonable than being electrocuted.
No, 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 no. But this is the thing. He did not say how much voltage is being shocked into you.
This is also true,
So basically, you know,
but he also didn't say how hard you were getting slapped either. He
yeah,
just said there were
true.
no long-term effects.
Exactly. So I think it
So
would be either
it's
or.
reasonable that I would survive being electrocuted. I don't know why I'm leaning so hard towards electrocution.
I mean, you know, getting, you know, like nerves numb, you know, getting my hand numb for, you know, about like, you know, maybe like a couple of hours. You know,
Yeah, but I mean, I held on to that for about maybe 3 or 4 seconds before I realized what was happening, and then it took like a second later before I let go, and it had traveled almost all the way up my arm at that point.
yeah.
So if it's my right arm, I might stand a chance of no permanent damage if I do it for 10 seconds.
But you know,
But
like
I don't think that's being electrocuted. I don't know what really qualifies.
but the thing is that you know, it doesn't say how much voltage is going through you either. So you could have like, you know, like 1 volt going through you for 10 seconds.
Yeah, and they do shock therapy, right?
Exactly.
So for 10 seconds I do shock therapy.
With 1 volt.
34% of people
Maybe we're just overthinking it.
we're just really thinking of how not bad it is or something. I don't know what's wrong with us. Are we like masochists?
I have no idea.
We're just
Okay.
really trying to think of how to make this work. I think that's what it is.
Okay. You read this one.
Would you rather be hysterically funny or be absolutely beautiful?
Hysterically funny.
Well, I'm already absolutely beautiful, so yes.
I think you'd be hysterically funny.
I'm hysterically funny. I'm already
Exactly.
both, so why pick one?
So, I don't know why people would be beautiful. That being beautiful does not make anything.
I don't know. It makes you more attractive, and then you got somebody to keep you warm at night, maybe.
Yeah, but then, you know, then that person will think, you know, they can do better with themselves, and then they'll just cheat. So that's...
If I'm absolutely beautiful?
No, I'm saying, like, look. The person will most likely cheat when they think that they're more beautiful because they think that they can do better than what they got.
Oh, no, if I'm absolutely
I mean,
beautiful,
not you personally, but I'm saying like most of the people
right?
that would rather be beautiful, you know, people who actually have already experienced this being beautiful, you're most likely to cheat because you're
Think you're settling,
yeah, like
but you will
you fall in
always
love
think
with
you're
one
settling.
person, but then you start to think later on that you could do so much better.
Right. So I guess like
Then
most people who pick that are vain to the point where they think they can always do
yeah,
better. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
That
that's what I was trying to get at. Like,
that's a fair point.
but I would rather be hysterically funny because people would be liking me to like me because I'm funny.
Yeah. That's always good.
Yeah.
But I'm also afraid, and I'll get to this next question. I'll let you read it in a moment. But I'm also afraid that if you're hysterically funny, people will expect you to always be a comedian. They'll always expect you to make a joke or something.
Exactly. You know what?
And
And I would actually take that being a comedian. Like,
right,
like because they get paid lots of money. So
I would like people to know that I am serious from time to time.
Yeah.
Though of course, if you're beautiful, people won't take you seriously either. So
yeah, that too.
you're just a pretty face.
Yeah, exactly. All right, for the rest of your life, would you rather live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment, or live in a prison cell where you can only have access to any channel on TV? Wow.
Okay, let's think about this. I don't mind libraries and I don't mind books. I like books. I like reading.
But that's your only form of entertainment.
But that is my only form of entertainment. I'm not even allowed to do the things that I like to do, which is like write numbers and stuff. I know that sounds so weird. I like writing numbers. Don't let me not write numbers. But then, like, if you live in a prison cell, you have access to facilities like exercising. You get 3 square meals a day.
And that's not your only form of entertainment.
You have health care.
Yeah, but the thing is that even if you have a TV, that's not the only form of entertainment. I mean, you can have books. They have libraries in prison.
So, I mean, like, considering that taxes are being funneled into prisons all the time for, like...
Yeah, you'd be setting yourself up pretty good because you don't have to pay for food. You don't have to pay for living expenses.
You get free health care.
You get free TV.
Think about that. How many people are upset because they don't want people to have free health care because they don't want some bozo on the street getting help that they need, but they're totally fine with a guy who is off the streets using up their money to just do whatever. I mean, like, yeah, they're in prison, sure, and it kind of sucks, but that's just because other prisoners are there.
Yeah. And that's the one thing, like, if it's like, when you have so many people in a prison, there's going to be problems anyways. Because they have their own different beliefs and all that other stuff, and they will try to start fights with anyone that they can. They're violently attended, so...
I've never been to either, but I've come to understand that the distinction between prison and jail is that prisons are more hardcore. Exactly. I would actually rather live in a jail cell where I have access to any channel, because it still comes with all the amazing things like, free meals and all that.
Yeah.
The meals are probably gross.
Yeah.
But I'm eating.
Exactly.
I have health care.
And you have free medical. So, you have your own, doctors looking after you.
Here's the thing, though. I live in a library where books are my only form of entertainment, but who says I'm not allowed to leave? That's the coolest house ever.
That is
true.
If
I ever need to use a computer, I mean, libraries have computers, and by all means, that should be a source of entertainment. But if the rule was you can't use the computers for anything other than finding books, to have entertainment with a computer, you have to go somewhere else, I'll do that. I'll go to like a computer cafe or something.
Yeah.
Living in a library would be super cool.
And there's actually people. This is actually pretty funny because there was actually people in Japan that actually lived in internet cafes, just so that way they can, play games and
My gosh.
masturbate, pretty much.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what they did because they had no money. They couldn't get jobs, but they loved to play games. So
But you have to pay money to use an internet cafe.
No, that's the thing. They were living inside the internet cafe.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So like they were like being sneaky about it or something.
Yeah.
Like breaking in at night.
No, they actually paid to be in there, but they would never leave.
They would never leave. Okay. I see.
And so like they get like hungry and then they had to leave in order to, get something to eat, but
starve to death.
All right, so which one would you pick? The
I think I'd pick the library because that'd just be cool.
Okay.
I know it looked like we were going towards the jail route, but
but being shanked, I don't want to be shanked and being someone else's, dog. So yeah, no.
If it was a jail, maybe.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that I only live in the library. Why would I not leave every now and then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it may be your only form of entertainment, but you could still go to other places. I mean,
yeah,
you could just go to Six Flags and just be happy there.
Yeah, I mean, it's only my house.
Exactly. You only use it for your only form of entertainment, meaning that you're reading it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you can have fun doing other things. That's so.
Yeah. Screw that. I'll do what I want. Okay.
Yeah, you read this one.
Okay. Would you rather be punched in the face with brass knuckles by Mike Tyson, or punch a toddler and be seen by thousands of people?
Oh my god. I think I'd rather punch a toddler. Mike Tyson has fucking... excuse my language, but Mike Tyson has big muscles and can probably punch an elephant and give it a,
Dude,
no.
Mike Tyson would be his prime. You would have to punch a toddler with full strength. None of the victims would die. Wait, the toddler wouldn't die despite me using my full strength.
Exactly. And plus, you're only punching him once, so, you could just punch him.
Dang it. Toddler implies that it's 2 years old, right?
Exactly.
Dang it. I was like, if it's a newborn, just punch it in the butt instead of spanking it. It's like the birth of the prince. Like, princess... Like the prince, like Prince Charles or whoever, like his baby, and like you're in front of a TV in front of thousands of people, and you're like, I'm about to spank the baby to life. And you punch it, and people are like, oh, dude, what just happened? But like everybody sees it, but then the baby like coughs, and then it's able to breathe, and then it starts crying. Like, that's the whole reason they do it in the first place, so the baby can take its first breath. But like, that would be the safest way to do it. But a toddler's 2 years old.
Okay. I'm just gonna click this and move on because we're taking too much time just to think about this. Oh my god! 52%.
I want to know if anybody else has thought of the Prince Charles's baby thought.
Oh my god. Okay.
Good lord, I just made myself laugh so hard.
Okay. Would you rather be a famous athlete in the Olympics, known around the world, or be a famous actor only known in America?
Aren't there actors only famous in America already?
Exactly.
And it's pretty weird, but there are famous athletes in Olympics that I barely know. The only one I know is Michael Phelps.
Yeah, and he cheated, so...
And I don't know anybody else by name at all. I just know that the Olympics is a thing and it exists, and I really like ice skating, and that's about it.
Exactly. So let's be a famous actor. And
let's be a famous actor, known only in America.
Exactly. And we suck.